Hey, what's up? Welcome to Neuroblast Radio. I'm Dr. Dawson. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. And I just got done doing a nice little hike up to the top of Griffith Park. This is in beautiful Los Angeles. You can see the city right behind me. And so I just want to take time today to, remind you guys to take some time for yourself. I know, beginning of the year, it's really easy to kind of fall off that bandwagon whenever it comes to setting those New Year's resolutions. Don't worry about it. That's going to happen. We just got to adapt. We got to improvise and overcome. When it comes to these stresses, it's not so much about eliminating stress in our life. That's going to be impossible, especially as we keep climbing up to the top of that mountain of health. We're going to be faced with new stresses. We're going to be faced with new trials, new things that's going to allow us to expand into this next level of, person, this beingness, this experience that we're doing here. And so, we don't ever know exactly what we're going to face until we get there, until we keep climbing it. And so, I've broken health down into kind of 3 different little categories. And so the first category is going to be kind of like that first 2 weeks or up to a month, 6-week process of after an injury or a trauma or, some kind of stressor that happens to us. We go through a recovery phase. And this is where most healthcare practitioners, we get stuck and in this like recovery and like this quick fix where we will, modalities, whether that's taking a prescription or, just doing addictive behaviors and these cycles that kind of just act as a temporary fix for what we're going through and not so much a plan or a step-by-step process that's going to keep going up that mountain of health and step into the corrective phase, which is the next phase of health. So pushing through those initial, addictions, pushing through those initial old things that we use to kind of temporarily cope with what we've been going through until we just get back to this state of being and not really necessarily feeling our best, but just enough to operate so that we can go and do our daily life. I want you guys feeling your best. We're only here for a little bit of time, so we need to get outside and enjoy this stuff and enjoy who we are, enjoy who we're going to become. And so really stepping into this correctional phase of the mountain trip of health. Whenever we're going and we're climbing this mountain, life is kind of like climbing a mountain. It's like going on a hike. You're going to have places where, you need to climb a little bit and you need to take breaks. Maybe you actually need somebody there to help you like I have and kind of pull you up, throw your bag up, have them pull you up, help each other climb that mountain of health together. And that's how we're going to reach the peak and really step into who we are. And so getting out of this rehab and this recovery phase and stepping into a corrective phase, correcting our lifestyle, correcting, our diet, our mindset, our exercise, our finances, and putting ourselves into a state that can, implement daily practices and exercises that are going to help counter some of these stresses. It's not about eliminating stress. These symptoms that we have from stress, depression, anxiety, pain, these things proliferate and they add up. And just constantly, if we keep climbing that mountain of health, we give ourselves the opportunity to push through that rehab phase, go into the correctional phase, and then get to the top of the mountain where we can kind of just build a spaceship and blast off and transcend our entire life from there. That's what we need. We got to give ourselves the opportunity to do that. And so I'm going to be doing a full health talk called, Climbing the Mountain of Health. I would love for you guys to join me on that webinar. I will put a link for that in here. You can also follow me on Facebook at Dawson Chiropractic and Human Optimization, and I'm on Instagram too under Dr. Ryan Dawson, so you can follow some of my story. I talk about this stuff daily because it's important. It's important to make daily adjustments mentally and take time daily to orientate ourselves, make a plan, make a strategy, and then go out and succeed and feel accomplished about what we're doing each other so that we can get there to the top. And like I said, after we get to the top of the mountain, we just keep going into the stars and we just skyrocket from there. So sending lots of love and light to everyone your way. Go ahead and share this video around if you like it. You can be sure to follow this page, Neuroblast Radio, and check out some of the other talks that I've been doing on here. And let me know your thoughts and your feedback. And I'm really looking forward to this next webinar coming up, Climbing the Mountain of Health, and inducing and using some strategies, in these 5 different pillars that I've kind of, through my years of training, chiropractic, going through doctoral program. I was in the health and fitness industry for 10 years, working with lots of clients and patients, and really just working on myself and going through some of these trials and tribulations of just being a human this day and age. I think it's really important to, share my knowledge and what I've learned from that and use that to help other people. And so we can therefore use that to help build the people up around us and make our lives better, make their lives better, and just make a better world altogether. And so taking time to do that, thank you so much for watching this video. And, going into the different pillars, we got diet, we got nutrition, we got physical and mental health, we have financial health. That's a lot of people struggle with finances, but we never really take time to talk about, how we can have strategies in our daily lives to be a little bit better about managing our finances. Finances is a part of life. Finances is a stress, it's normal, it's not going anywhere. So it's a branch of health for me. And so we have to add that in to our, overall holistic, healthy lifestyle mentality, algorithm, this diagram that, is gonna help us not necessarily just eliminate stress in our life, that's impossible, and it also eliminate us from having the ability to adapt and grow. So stress is great. It's what's going to allow us to keep pushing forward, keep growing, keep expanding, and living the best life that we can possibly live. So whenever we do face those little stressors, it's not about letting them crush us, but having strategies in place that are going to allow us to grow from them, adapt, improvise, and overcome them. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the Health Talk. Have a wonderful 2019 and get outside and enjoy yourself today. Doing a little hike here. Griffith Observatory right over to my left. We got LA behind me. Have my little buddy over here. Yeah, get outside, enjoy yourself, enjoy health, and just enjoy this beautiful planet that we live on. We have the opportunity to spend this time on and get outside and enjoy the colors.